President Dr. Rajendra Prasad arrives by plane at Ambikapur for a 5-day visit to Madhya Pradesh. At the Lal Mati Korwa government colony for the resettlement of American Adivasis, gifts are presented to Dr. Rajendra Prasad. A demonstration of archery is given by young tribesmen. Chatting informally, the President asked the people living in the colony how they liked their new settled existence. Afterwards, Dr. Rajendra Prasad distributes gifts of clothing to more than 300 Adivasis. To entertain the distinguished visitor, tribesmen stage a typical Adivasi dance. This is another dance representing the folk culture of the tribal people. At Pandonagar colony, the President inspects the huts of newly settled tribesmen. The state government has planned 8 colonies for the resettlement of its Adivasi population. Dr. Rajendra Prasad assures the tribal people that government will safeguard their interests and promote their welfare by development schemes. In Nagpur, the President lays the foundation stone of Gurudev Seva Ashram, a training center for social workers. Dr. Rajendra Prasad stresses the country's need for constructive workers. The center has been sponsored by Sant Tukdoji Maharaj. It will work for the furtherance of social reforms. Inaugurating the Sanskrit Vishwa Parishad session at Nagpur, the President emphasizes the value of Sanskrit. The conference calls for measures to enable Sanskrit to play an effective role in enriching India's culture.
Santa Cruz Airport, Bombay, December the 2nd, 1964. A great mass of humanity watches Air India's Nanga Parvat bring Pope Paul VI on a historic visit to India. A tumultuous cheer goes up as the Supreme Pontiff steps onto the ramp. Pope Paul is received by the Vice President, Dr. Zakir Hussain, and the Prime Minister, Mr. Lal Bahadur Shastri. Welcoming His Holiness on behalf of the government and the people of India, the Vice President says,
I share with you the aspiration that the world must be free from war and want if mankind is to live in peace and prosperity.
Pope Paul expresses his joy and thanks for the great welcome. He goes on to say,
at last, we can come to know this immense and populous land and to manifest in person our friendship and admiration to the great and noble people of India, so untiring in its efforts for world peace, so industrious in seeking prosperity, in harmony and concord with the other nation in the world. We invoke upon all of you who, hear our voice, an abundance of divine blessing. Jai Hind!
This is the first time that the Supreme Pontiff of the Roman Catholic Church has visited India. Pope Paul is also the first Pope to have traveled so far east. Hundreds of thousands of cheering people lined the streets to give the Pope an unprecedented welcome. During his stay in the city, Pope Paul meets the President. He confers on Dr. Radhakrishnan the highest decoration of the Vatican, knighthood of the Golden Army of Angels. He also receives gifts from the President. The main purpose of the Pope's visit is to participate in the 38th International Eucharistic Congress. At the Oval Maidan, venue of the Congress, scenes of great jubilation mark the Pope's arrival. The Eucharistic Congress is an event of piety, bringing together Catholics from all over the world in prayer and sacrifice. The Pope bestows blessings on the immense congregation.
Pater et Filius et Spiritus Sanctus. Amen.
राष्ट्र संत तुकडोजी महाराज का 59 वर्ष की अवस्था में अमरावती के मोजरी गांव में देहांत हो गया। आप प्रसिद्ध समाजसेवी संत थे और अपने भजनों के लिए विख्यात थे। आपके स्वर्गवास का समाचार सुनते ही हजारों व्यक्ति शोक में डूब गए।
ऐसा विधि लिखित दीवाना त्रास देत, दीवाना त्रास देत, तुकड्याची वाणी नव्हे, तुकड्याची वाणी नव्हे, शास्त्र बोधको।
At Baunar village near Varda in the central provinces, people gathered for a prayer meeting to observe Ashti Day, the first anniversary of the immersion of Mahatma Gandhi's ashes. With his soul-stirring bhajan, Tukdoji Maharaj, a well-known saint and singer of Maharashtra, enraptured the gathering. Men and women were singing the Ramdhun in chorus. Class, creed, and status are set aside in veneration of the Mahatma's transcendent spirit. The governor and ministers took part in the sacred observance. Those who are privileged to hold office are pledged to work for the uplift of the masses. Acharya Vinoba Bhave delivered a sermon from the Upanishads. the Mahatma lives in the hearts of millions. The provincial governor, leading hundreds of people, high and low, takes part in sacrificial spinning. The charkha is a symbol of non-violence.